Coming in 38 motherfucking hot. Let me tell you, it's hot as June, July, this some bitch.
Ain't it June?
When this come out, it'll be July.
Oh crap. Okay.
Summer will officially started.
Yeah, that's right.
And for the hot boys and the hot girls out there, you can always come by www.watchfor, the number 4, the hook.com. Check out our latest apparel.
I bet I
Watch
know
for
that
the,
song.
oh yeah, if you over the age of 38, you should know that song. But also, this show is sponsored by Watch for the Hook
Yo,
Apparel. And we just want y'all to know we appreciate your support. Come on by, check us out. We just ran it by you one more time. www.watch4, the number 4, the hook.com. We got a good sale going on too. It's hot, so we had to bring the prices down to cool y'all off.
why you every time I bring the price in? Did you hear my ankle pop?
Yeah, you getting
Go.
old, player.
It
Man, you
hurts
getting
so
old.
bad.
She's sitting up here recording, her damn leg done pop.
Ankle.
Yeah, same difference. Well, for those that's tuning in, you are once again on the Watch for the Hook Wednesdays, on the Watch for the Hook Business Entrepreneur Podcast. It's Michael with.
Tatiana.
All right, Miss Parker. Hey, let's get to it. So, me and Miss Parker going to dwell and delve and jump off the cliff on the subject about are you the business owner that people are looking for?
Mm.
So, that's a hard question. And the answer may be even harder if you being real with yourself as a business owner. And so, a lot of things have come our way since 2019. And, for us, we've tackled most of them head on. We always try to be upfront and transparent with, the things that we do. We're not just dealing in one area of business. Like I said, we're entrepreneurs. We got businesses in retail and apparel.
Yeah,
We also got podcast business.
that's right.
We also got real estate
Yeah.
business. And so in each one of those phases, we're still business owners. But
In different capacities.
she took the words right out of my mouth. Sure, I knew how I was going. But it's in different capacities for each
Yeah.
one. And
They're
so,
similar but very different.
yeah, oh yeah, even the expectations are
Oh
different.
yeah. Expectation standards. Yeah.
And so when we're
Levels of reciprocation.
that part too. And so we're talking about, are you the business owner that people are looking for? You know, as a business owner, you're putting yourself out there and you're trying to attract a certain type of customer, a certain type of business partner, possibly, or even
Uh,
a certain type of individual who wants to reciprocate and say, I want to fool with you.
right.
Those areas are very different.
Yes.
And when you can put yourself out there, sometimes it can be a lonely block to sit on. Because you'll be like, man, where are the like minded individuals like me, myself, and I?
Yeah.
And sometimes you might have to ask yourself that question more than once.
Yep. Out loud to yourself in front of the mirror in the shower just to see like is the response the same.
And you ask yourself that question because you need more than just you to make it.
Yeah, you do.
Like a lot of these people don't understand. Most business entities have lots of business partners who have partnered and ventured with them, who have basically co-signed that they're good to work with or good to work for, or even just said, "Hey, man, come tag along with me and see what's going on my end, and see if we can't learn something from each other."
Yeah.
That right there, just for black business owners, that's the biggest part right there to me. Is for us to learn from each other in a positive way. Now, we've been honest and talked about, some of the bad missteps and, that's the hooks and all the
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
And so when we talk about are you the business owner people are looking for, are you the person they come to for advice? Even if they're the person that's, let's say, not even in business,
Right.
if they're looking to start a prospective business, would you be the one they come talk to? Because what are you putting out there for them to think that you had a capacity to help them?
Or you have the knowledge to be able to help them, or you have the reach to be able to help them. Those are all different things.
And you took the word right out of my mouth. Each one of those is a
Yeah,
different branch.
those are all different.
Because you could have reach and not know shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a discussion the other day. We was talking about somebody like, hey, do we think we could reach out to this person? You was like, "Nah, I don't get their reach. I don't think it's for us. It's like
Oh,
their reach.
yeah.
They're like their reach doesn't apply to what we're doing.
Right, right, right.
Even though they got a following.
Right, they have a following, but it's for, like, that specific thing.
Yeah, you're like the reach isn't for
It
us.
ain't yeah.
So even on that aspect, like, okay, that's not gonna work. Then another aspect is if you don't have the reach, do you have the knowledge?
Yeah,
What are you putting out there to let people know you know what you're doing?
yeah. Because a lot of things are, just like in the world of research, translational. That means it's crossing boundaries, it's crossing paths. Even within our world, is it you could say, cross training. That doesn't mean you have to do it. That just means you may understand how to do it, in the case
Yeah,
that it needs to be done. You don't do it, but you have the knowledge and the foundation for it to be done. Or you may actually know the other people that know how to do it.
yeah. Like our knowledge in retail and apparel, I would say fast exudes our knowledge in real estate.
Yeah,
The thing was, the real estate hit first.
it did.
The real estate hit, and then we had to what? Learn on the fly.
Yeah, we had to learn on the fly with that.
Because with the real estate, we were deemed responsible enough to accept a amount of money from a financial institution with them understanding, oh, these people gonna know what they're doing to pay us back
Yeah, or
with the
they're
interest
gonna
rates and
their
things.
intent is to not squander it.
Exactly. So they looked at us and said, oh, based on your history of
That's
taking care of
yeah,
your
that's
business
what I was about to say. Your past history now.
as a man and a woman, as a
Yeah.
couple, y'all are financially responsible people that we see. Oh, and then you have a property that says, oh, once it starts this, it can do this, this, that. So based on history and then their assumptions of moving forward,
Right.
we were able to secure that loan, which means at that point we gained the knowledge of what we needed to do then
Yeah.
as and also going forward.
Yeah, if you wanna duplicate it.
Exactly. So now we got the knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, now the knowledge.
And like I said, we already had the knowledge and the understanding of retail. Then we flipped that in 2022, started this podcast.
Right.
And we have learned based off these two other branches we just talked about how to bring those in to show our knowledge together, even using the podcast
I wouldn't
realm.
even say to show. I would say, to showcase.
Okay, showcase. Yeah, I like that because that's putting on display.
Yeah,
I got you. I
showcase.
got
Because
you.
that's what you're doing. You're being transparent, and that's what we talk about all the time. You're pulling back the curtains, and we are just, like, showcasing.
Showcasing what we've
Mhm.
learned,
Mhm.
what we've done,
Mhm.
and what we expect to do in the future.
Our failures.
Hey, boy,
Oh,
who them
yeah.
hooks?
Yeah.
Hey, for anybody out there that summer is tearing their ass up, believe me, we understand.
You done got me.
We took 2 pieces of biscuit during the month of June. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm gonna tell you, hey, go back to we had an episode called Hanging On, Hang On.
Child, fingertips
Hey,
purple.
hey, we gripping it. I'm talking about gripping it like ain't no tomorrow. We gripping it because we gripping it like it's a hole in the spaceship and gravity is trying to suck us out. We are gripping it.
Yeah, fingertips purple.
But we telling y'all the honest truth because that's just how the world is.
Yeah.
And as being business owners, we tell you all the time, it's like a heartbeat. It's gonna be up and down, up and down, up and down. If you think being a business owner is a straight climb, you're gladly mistaken.
Well, I mean, if you were able to secure that very first small $1 million personal loan from your father, then maybe it is
Well, hell,
straightforward.
that somebody said he broke too. I mean, he did file chapter 11, 4, 5, 7, what, 7, 13, 11. I don't know. He filed a bunch of chapters that ain't good, but somehow he still got some money. So we'll
We
let,
still going.
yeah, we'll let that roll. But like back to what we was talking about, when you're talking about being the business owner that people are looking for, It's also gonna come back to what you actually put out there as well.
Yeah.
You know, I tell people a lot of times, everything that's said ain't meant to be heard or seen.
Mm.
Sometimes you gotta just be like, man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a social media hound. I see a bunch of shit and I want to let loose, and I be like,
It ain't even worth
man,
it.
it
Yeah,
ain't even
yeah,
worth
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes you have to go and edit your own post. Like, you know what? This gonna come off a little.
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably
gonna
them
take this
chicken a
down.
few times about that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But then also, you gotta be honest, you're human.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the main thing about business owner. You gotta understand, you're human. If you think that being in business will not affect you mentally,
Emotionally.
emotionally, physically, and spiritually, you are sadly mistaken. And
Then
I
you're
tell
probably
you,
not in
don't do it.
business.
Or you should not get in business.
Right. Because you may not be able to handle it.
I'm telling you. But listen, we ain't gotta tell you what you heard. We gonna tell you what we seen.
Right. What a no.
We started in 2019. So a lot of folks we talked to in 2019.
They ain't even here.
They ain't even around.
No, they gone.
They gone. Now, has it been a struggle for us? Shit, yeah.
Absolutely. We ain't had no small $1 million.
You know, have we had the grit and bear it? Yes. Have we had the door slammed in our face? Yes. Have we been turned down? Yes.
I'm pretty sure we'll have some more doors slammed in our face. We'll be turned down some more for other things. I mean, it's just gonna happen.
What was that line you heard over the weekend? I mean, this past week while
Which
you
one?
and Tay was out? The one that says failure, something about failure. You said
Fail fast.
that's it. Fail fast. Yeah.
Fail fast.
Yeah. Fail fast. Because one thing about it, if you fail fast, you can get back up quicker.
That's the whole point of failing fast. The longer you stay down there, the longer you waddle in your failure. The quicker you get up after that failure happens, the faster you get back to making things, right. So just fail fast. If you fall, get your ass back up real quick.
And that's what some people may be looking at you as a business owner. They want to be like, oh man, I remember you was up. But
Mm.
what happened when you was down? How long did you stay down?
Right, right, right.
Because they might be like, man, it took you 7 months to get back up when they thought you should have took two.
Right, right, right.
But then that's also, listen, hindsight could be 2020. They just might not know how hard you got knocked down.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
what looked like an easy blow to them is a death blow to some
Yeah,
businesses.
but I just wanna make sure, like, I want it perfectly clear that failing fast and the length of time it takes you to get back up does not equate to you taking a break. That's not the same.
Yes. You sitting around doing nothing does not attribute to the knockdown.
No, no.
When you get knocked down, get up. Now, if you get knocked down, you sit around and lick your wounds,
Wallowing.
wallowing, and decide, and gotta look and say, Lord, I think I need to make some life changing decisions. Lord, this may not be for me. I tried once and I failed once. This ain't what I thought it was gonna be. Let me take some time to step away and reevaluate myself and see if I'm built for this.
Right.
Bef-
That's taking a break.
Before you even signed up, you need to know if you built for this shit or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
'Cause me and Miss Parker, she's told me, and I ain't mention no words. She said, piss or get off the pot.
That what I said.
So that means at that moment that I said, I'm rocking and rolling, that means I'm built for this.
Yep.
That means I'm going to take everything that's coming with it,
Yeah.
the good, the bad, and the horrible.
Yep.
Because ugly is ugly, but horrible with an A. Horrible.
It'll tear it on.
Horrible will fuck your world up.
Yeah. No, I think did we get off topic?
No, 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 no. We're still on being the business owner. You want to be the business owner that people are looking for because you gotta keep it a buck. They gotta see that you've been through something. Because listen, every business did not have a productive business day every day.
Okay, but even with now I'm playing devil's advocate.
Mhm.
even with saying they have to see that you've been through something. Just like I said, there's a difference between a fast failure and taking a break.
Mhm.
There's a difference between going through something, being through something, having been through something, and whining. And some people may say whining is just, simply expressing. That's fair. I'll let you have that. But I'm like, there's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
But also in the frame of quote unquote whining, where's your solution? That's what good business owners find. They
Yeah.
find the solution. If I, me, you say
Then,
or look for it, have a problem.
yeah.
In the midst of talking through that problem, what are me and you doing? We're looking for the
Yeah,
solution.
looking for a solution, some type of resolution.
So
So
yeah,
so that will define having been through something. Been is past tense,
yes,
which means you have come out of that.
yes.
Whining is very much to me
Hmm.
present tense, as if um I'm gonna air quote the term complaining
Got
or air quote venting about
got you.
stuff that's going on right now that isn't necessarily going my way.
But who? And in the phrase of, in a realm of that venting, who are you venting to?
Well, it's for some people, depending upon the platform that you're venting on and the audience on those platforms that you technically are venting to. Are you venting to those people? Which is the case of your whining? You whining to those people that you're whining about?
Because in the case of the quote unquote being a whiny business owner, you need to be whining the business owners.
I would think so instead of whining to your patrons or customers,
If you
right?
just whining to the general public,
Just whining.
I mean,
You shouldn't be
they
doing
can be like they can't relate to that.
no.
Now,
They see that as negative.
yeah, they see it as what's wrong with you.
Right. Right. What
You
you
make
mad about now?
exactly because remember, you superhuman.
Right. 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 Right.
Business owners are basically superhumans.
Right. So when you put out something as you say, I'm being transparent, I'm being honest to the general public, the GP, it's coming off as whining, complaining, moaning, groaning, or just downright being negative. And that's what
They like what's wrong with you now?
right, right. So you have to make sure that when you putting shit out there, that it's not coming across as negative. You may have to flip or spin the narrative. And these are conversations that you and I have had
Oh, all the time.
about like a post that could be taken as negative. If you look at it from the left side or the right side,
Exactly.
either way, it could be perceived as something negative. And that's not what you want.
Nope.
Like, so you're going to go whine to your audience about the lack of engagement from said audience.
And they gonna be like,
What kind of shit is that?
they're gonna be like,
What you whining me for?
yeah,
I don't know you shit.
yeah. I don't know what you're going through
I
because
listen.
I don't own a
I didn't
business.
sign up for this.
No, I just
You
signed
signed
up.
up for this.
Yeah, you signed up to be a business owner. Like I've said, most business owners have to be halfway crazy
Yeah.
because you are putting yourself out there to take on all the ridicule, all the
Yep.
expressions, all the interpretations of
Yep.
whatever you
Perception.
say or do, and try to make a dollar figure, positive dollar figure from that.
Yep.
And that's it. And that's a hard chore. I mean, right now, you could look at just right now in in the retail world, there are companies around the world folding up left and right,
All day, every day.
shutting their doors. So and so been in business for 87 years. They closed 6,000 locations.
Yep.
Retail out of business. Another store closing 400 locations. Online is killing the in-person stores.
E-commerce.
E-commerce. And you're like, how do you make it in that realm? But as a retail e-commerce business, you're like, that's them. That's not me. I have to keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
I have to keep trying to find my loyal customers to keep them happy. And then find new customers and
Yeah.
find new
You
people to
have to
spread the
secure
word.
new customers.
And for those new customers, we like I said, we got that Dreamer's Tea. Rolling out of here right here now. www.watch4, number 4 thehook.com. Come by and get that dreamer's tea. When you look at things like that, you can almost, when you see something shuddering and closing the doors, you can almost take that as a negative.
Yeah.
And you could also take that as, man, I think I'm in the wrong business. But it's anything in life. You can look at any aspect of the game. You can say, oh, well, I'm a school teacher per se. Well, if you're a school teacher in public schools, you see the systems is under attack.
Right.
Does that mean you don't still want to be a school teacher? That's up to you.
Right. That's
But you
your
know what you
decision to
signed up
make.
for.
Yeah.
Just like us as business owners, we know what we signed up for.
Right.
We signed up for bad times. We signed up for the good times. We signed up for the ridicule. We signed up for the what the hell y'all doing?
Right. 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 What y'all doing now?
Exactly. That's part of when we talking about, are you the business owner people are looking for?
Yeah.
They have to see that you have been through things, you've worked through things, you've grown a little bit, maybe a lot, but maybe you just hit it big. Because sometimes
Yeah, that happens.
that happens.
Not all the time. And kudos to those that it happened to.
Hmm.
But I mean, that's not the norm.
No, it's a fight.
Hmm.
It's gonna always be a constant struggle. And so people are looking at you to see how much fight you actually have in you.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, some people, they took that one good punch, they got out of there. They was like, this just took me down, and I don't know if this for me. And I started rethinking my life strategy and
Yep. Or
questioning myself.
yeah, or maybe they're like at that point, I'm gonna take a break.
And one thing we've seen in a lot of people that take breaks,
They don't come back.
she said it right there, they don't come back.
There's a difference between figuring out a way or a path to de-stress, right?
We talked about that too. Check out that
That
episode.
yeah, that was an episode. Stressing versus taking that hiatus that sometimes leads to permanency.
Yeah, because if you're a company, an online company, and
E-commerce.
you've got a social media presence, and you disappear for 6 months,
Dude.
when you come back, that audience may not come back for you.
You have to come back with, and gain that momentum back. The hardest thing about starting is starting.
Yes.
And once you get that momentum going and you stop, the now hardest part is gonna be to get that momentum back.
And the main thing about going is to not stop going.
Yeah. Just to
Bec-
keep going. Keep that
bec-
momentum.
Yeah, because momentum is moving in a direction. That's
Yeah.
what momentum is. Either forward or backwards.
Yeah.
Momentum is the motion of moving. If you are not moving, you have no momentum.
Ain't that like kinetic energy or something?
Yeah, yeah. Kinetic energy is positive energy. And if you're not moving, then that means you're still.
Yeah.
If you are still,
You're stagnant.
that part too. And then becomes, after still and stagnant, becomes what? Finished.
Stale. Still stagnant, stale.
Yeah, you're finished. You're not doing
No,
anything. That means you walked away.
that's true.
And a lot of people walk away from something far too soon. I get it. Listen, we don't know everybody's story.
Nope.
Can't tell you what your criteria was for
Right.
starting your business, getting your
What your
business.
why was, anything like that.
Oh yeah, remember
That was an
we
episode.
got two of those episodes. What is or why? Y'all should check out both of those. A lot of people would never know your story because hardly anybody would know the work that went in.
Yep.
But it's not their business to know the work. You know why? Nobody cares about the work hardly. They care about the product. You
That's true.
don't have a product if you're not in business. You don't have a product if you're not having any momentum. You don't have a product if you're not moving. You don't have a product if you're not talking to people. You don't have a product if you're not visible. You don't have a product if you're not accessible. You don't have a product if you're not meaningful. Well, no, I take that back because there's a lot of shit out there that ain't meaningful as a product.
Yeah.
So I'll pull that back. Let me pull that back. Let me see if you pull that back for me.
Purposeful?
Yeah, purpose for
That
that
too,
too.
that may be
Yeah,
little sketchy, little
yeah,
sketchy.
that too. But what I'm saying is, you can be a lot of things to people that's watching you as a business owner. But if you are not there and they can't see you or find you, you're not in business.
I think you just wrapped us up.
Well, on the end of that, stay visible, stay moving, stay positive, and when you feel like you gotta say something, always remember, I can let you know a little bit, or I can let you know a lot. We'll catch y'all next time.